What's up, everybody? Give me a few moments. Huh. Interesting. So YouTube just added a copyright safe songs to the YouTube video library. Nice. The reason why I'm excited about that is because I was playing a song earlier this morning and then I got some message from YouTube saying it's copyrighted, so you can't do that. So now I wonder what the heck this audio library is. So I guess there's some boy, I don't know any of these songs. Huh. Maybe we'll give it a second. Maybe we'll take a look at some of these. I don't know if I know any of them, though. All right, let me share that we... just go into it. Never mind today. Let's see, the audio library. Let's see if we know any of these songs here today. Easy Sunday. So we can play this song. Not digging it. That's not copywritten. Let's say this one. Come on, YouTube. How about we can do the accordion? For crying out loud. Turn it up, let's go. Let's see if this one works. Little electronica? Let's see. Not sure. And, there's one called Heaven and Hell. That could be interesting. So guys, if you're joining, I had to take down my live stream one earlier today. But what you call it? It was a copywritten music on it, so I had to take down my live stream earlier just so I don't get any hand slaps. But now I just saw a message from YouTube that says you can listen to this free copyright safe songs, but I don't know any of these songs. I'll go to last one before I start the watch list. Beach Disco. I like the beach. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of disco, but let's try this one. Alright, so we love you, YouTube, but we would like some better songs. Alright, so let's get into it right now. And some people. All right, guys, so let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. And you guys can see here the futures, right? So good old futures today had a nice little bounce, and you'll see what have I been talking about, which seems like forever now. The symmetrical triangle on the daily goes right up to resistance, bounces back. Was looking a little weak this morning, bounced right back up. Kind of got this somewhat of a hammer candle right here. So now you can see it's holding right above the 9 EMA. So now we got 2850s resistance. So the good old yo-yo effect. We shall see what happens. So again, Friday, tomorrow. Fridays are always good old fun days, especially lately with lots of indecision. Smack dab in the middle of a symmetrical triangle. So welcome to the stock market of the indecision all year this year. What about Cron now? Let's take a look. I will take a look, Todd, and see. All right. Guys, quick plug for Booch. If you guys have never had kombucha, big fan of kombucha. But what's also nice is when I drink my kombucha for the day, then I can go and take that same bottle of kombucha, fill it up with water. So then I go from Booch to water. And good handy little bottles that I can use because I try to drink a lot of water because I get thirsty talking to you guys for a few hours a day. So that was my quick kombucha plug. Good stuff. Now let's go take a look at Kron. Right over here. How about Kron now? Not looking so hot. Descending triangle. Right here. Remove this line. Good old descending triangle. So, you know, watch if the buyers come in around 550 or so and it can get a bounce. But again, remember, long term, it's just a very bearish looking chart. I think Kron is a Bitcoin. Is Kron? Oh no, Kron is part of pot stocks. Excuse me. So, yeah, not looking so hot at the moment. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Good old Bitcoin. This one's still got kind of a descending triangle, guys, right? So go back over here. Always trying to teach you guys patterns. Here's a base right over here at 5,800. And now you can kind of connect this peak right down over here. What do you guys see? Descending triangle. It's at angular resistance. Right now it's rejecting, needs to get above. And then you guys got some resistance up in here. And probably some right up in here as well, right here. 8,500. So descending triangle, you can kind of see kind of a cup and handle. So it may break out. If it breaks out of the handle, now the top of the cup, 8,500. If it can get above 8,500, and then it's got a still a long ways to go. So that's Bitcoin. All right, so let's build the watch list for tomorrow. I'm just going to do a daily one, not a swing one, because we don't like getting you guys into any swing trades going into the weekend. Huge volume on this one today. Penny stock, FFRMF, possibly doing a reversal. So now we got to see what's it up against. Let's go to the hourly. You can see some resistance around 36 cents up here. Let me go to the daily chart. Do I like it? It's really close to resistance, overextended, going into a Friday. I kind of do that, put those things together, and I'm like, I don't know if I like it that much. So I like to give you guys room, ideally. You know, we're doing these trades. Sometimes they can go and they can pop up. Again, with these penny stocks, many times they pump and dump. Many times with news, but sometimes without news. But going into a Friday, I like to get something a little bit clearer. I like to have a little bit more ways from resistance. Now it could, again, it's above. Remember, this is not like your traditional type of stock. It's a penny stock, so they pump and they dump. So this could pump or it could easily dump. It is holding its highs, but I don't know if I'm digging that one right now. QTRH, got a high wave candle right here. Do not like it. Rejecting off the 200 SMA. Again, I like stocks that are holding their highs on the day or holding their lows for possible continuation up or continuation down. I do not like to see this indecision, these high wave candles. INAP. Let me look at the hourly. Quite a bit overextended on the hourly. Right near resistance, pulling back near resistance. So, not going to put that one on either. HABT, another high wave kind of candle. Do not like that. Mach. That's a garbage looking candle, whatever you want to call that. Crazy big shooting star. Don't like it. IHT. Big bearish candle. Big pump, dump. Like I showed you guys earlier. Double top failure. Pumped and dumped. RFP. Let me look at the hourly. Now, this one I might put on. The only thing is, I think this is probably a 5 cent spread stock, which I don't like, but it's over $10, so I might consider putting it on. You can see right here. Bull pennant. So I like the pattern. It is a bull pennant pattern. It's a bit overextended. So we can see, is it going to get over that 1275 area? Let's look at the weekly chart. It's at weekly highs. It's still got some possible room to run. So I put it on strictly because of the pattern. It's showing some bullishness. On the 5 minute, again, trading sideways, I like to see it a little bit more bullish, but on the hourly, it's got a really nice bull pennant, so this may have a chance of breaking out. So we'll put that one on for some possible continuation. Bull pennant on 1 hour. Watch for potential break out and see if price can get above 1275. RFP. All right. A&W, not the root beer. All right, so A&W kind of has a cup and handle-ish thing going on over here. It's holding its highs on the day, which we like to see. Needs to get above that 189. Right over in here. So now I'm going to zoom in, and I would go to the hourly. You can see there's a gap right between that 235 right on up to that 278. So it's a weird looking cup and handle. Moving average line starting to cross. So this one right here, I'm going to put on and say also needs to get above $2. So what is this? 235 to 276. So I'm going to say cup and handle-ish on daily. Watch for possible continuation and look if price goes into the gap around 236-ish. I gotta say ish sometimes because this is kind of a cup and handle-ish. It's not perfect, right? So you can see the top of the cup here. It could also keep extending up as well as you go. Gap right here, right around that 236-ish area. So watch and see if continuation, if it can go into the gap around 236-ish, right there. So we're looking for these patterns. We're looking for these gaps. Again, price is above the moving average lines, which we like. Again, garbage pump and dump stock, but, you know, again, you're looking for volatility, looking for these things to move. So it's one, again, see a pattern, you see a gap above the moving average lines, holding its highs. Definitely something to keep an eye on. So that would be ANW. Ruby. So you can see kind of a bigger cup, kind of handle down right in here. Kind of a bigger overall cup and handle. It's kind of messy, but you can also see maybe head and shoulders as well. So I don't like that it pulled back right around that 340 area. See some resistance around that 370s area. Let me take a look at the hourly. This one's a little bit, this one could go either way for me. I do not like this resistance in here. This might be doing a V bottom or a kind of a pennant kind of pattern right here, so it might get a pop. Again, going to Friday, I'm not sure if we're going to get that many plays, so this one I might put, it's borderline. It's very borderline. Very borderline. Nah, I'm not going to do Ruby. I'm not going to do it. JMBA, no. No. All right, so SECO is holding its highs on the day, which we like. Getting close to overextended on the daily. All right, so holding its highs. Let's look to the, you can see 1475, some resistance as well. Not a clearly defined pattern. He did have a breakout on this bull flag. Let's look at the hourly and see if there's anything. It is still kind of holding and going up. So it's holding its highs again, bit overextended on the hourly. Some support right on that 1281. So this one can kind of go either way at this point. This one could either pull back on the hourly or it can have a continuation day. I'm going to put this one at or above 1364. See if it can get above $14, and if so, resistance between 14 to 1475. Could also be a possible short too, depending on what happens tomorrow. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, so I try to keep you guys aware. So I'll say like a bit over extended, but watch for possible continuation with resistance between $14 to $14.75. That's for SECO. So this one again, it's a bit overextended on the daily. Again, holding its highs. Resistance between 14 to 14.75. It could pull back as well. So that's the thing you got to be careful with. It's a bit overextended on the daily. Definitely on the hourly, still holding its highs. It could pull back, but it could also launch. It might pull back a little bit before it launches, or goes up higher. I wouldn't say launch. But again, if it's one of those ones that you can go and it, you know, if it can get above 1360 and it can go up to $14 and you can make, you know, close to 40 cents. That's what we're looking at these for possible day trades, right? Not for necessarily swing trade long term. High wave candle, don't like that on the daily right here. So this one had a double bottom break, but failed that 50 SMA, so I don't like that. I like to get ones above the moving average lines for you guys. Now you have a high wave kind of candle-ish right smack dab in the middle of moving average lines. I don't like to put those on. again, another one, kind of a big green candle, but kind of a high wave candle. Just the pattern's too messy, right? So, and I like, again, all these choppy candles. That's why I don't put that on for you guys. I like clean. I like patterns. You know, like this. I don't like, kind of goes up, comes back down. You got this crazy candle, long wick, not holding its highs, messy pattern. So while it might be, you know, had a bullish hold, I don't like this stuff for you guys. I like clean, or as clean as possible. Like this. Another one kind of goes up, pulls back, not holding its highs, choppy looking chart. Don't like that. Another one kind of holding, but right below the moving average lines with a high wave kind of candle right here, long candle wick. That's why I don't put it on. Just trying to show you guys as we go along why I put stuff on. Now, this one I would actually look at a little bit further. Holding its highs on the day, above the moving average lines. Some room to go up to possibly that 440s area. Not a huge run, you know, but it's the potential to make, you know, 20 cents or so. Let's look at the hourly. So again, bullish on the hourly, getting above this 424 kind of bull flag, ascending triangle-ish pattern. So this one I would put on for, okay, you know, it's a little bit, it's bullish on the hourly, bullish on the 5 minute. There's some room to run, you know, up to the 440s range. So it's a potential for 20 cents or so. So I'd put that on. Again, don't love the pattern on this. Again, but as you guys are seeing, like tomorrow is just not much going on going into Friday. So I'm going to put this one on to keep an eye on. Watch for potential continuation with resistance at 200 SMA around 445-ish. So see if it can continue up over here right below that 445 range, right around 445, that 200 SMA for Hive, H-I-V-E. And Andrew says UCTT. Let me take a look. Excuse me. So this one's holding its highs on a day, but the thing I don't like is it's so close to the moving average lines for you guys. Are you referring to go bullish on this one or bearish? Because it's got a bear flag going right now. Now, it's, again, too much overhead resistance that I don't like to put on there for you guys. But if you look at the hourly, let's say on the hourly, it is above on the moving average lines on the hourly. You know, you have the 200 at 1545 right up in here. Some resistance in there, but let me see what that looks like on the daily. You know, so that's the thing, right? Going into a Friday, I got the 9, the 13, and the 20 right above me. You know, I try to avoid putting these on there for you guys because I don't want to get people trapped right in these moving average lines. If there was an entry down here, that's a different story. Then it's a possible reversal, you know, star reversal on up. So you can see a morning star pattern here, but it concerns me there with the moving average lines. That's why I won't put it on, because I don't want to see you guys get trapped up in there. Yeah, maybe. The only problem I don't with Andrew is I'd want to get it above this candle back here. You know, so I'd have much less risk. Now it's a little bit tougher. Now I'm buying, if you buy up here, now you're near resistance levels. That's my only concern. So this one now, here's one where I would look at and be like, okay, it's reversing, kind of going up above on the 20 now. You have the 50 above. So this is one where I might look at and say, okay, 50 SMA right around $11.30. Let me take a look at, you have a candle close above the 20. Let me look at the hourly. But this concerns me is that 1086 at 200 SMA right there. That I don't like. So that's a little too close to resistance for me, so I don't want to put that on there. No problem, Andrew. Do you have any ticker symbols, Rafa? I don't like these because this is a sign of a 5-cent spread stock. I don't like these boxy candles. So it's some 1080 resistance. Kind of diagonal bull flagging on the hourly. Needs to get above 1042. Somewhat holding its highs. Let's look at the daily again. You see a head, a left shoulder. Here's kind of the right shoulder pullback. Again, there's not much to look at tomorrow, guys. I might put this one on to see if it can get above that 1040s range. Resistance around 1080. It's easier to look at the hourly. So watch if price can get above 1040-ish with resistance around at 1080. ORBC. What's up, Carlos? Let's see. BT. Is that star BT-A? Is that what you're saying? BT-A. BT-A. BTA. Is this BlackRock? Is that what you're referring to? Yeesh. If so, I don't like this chart. Too messy. I don't like this. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, Rafa. But I don't like this. Any thoughts on HCLP? Let's take a look. Ouch. Not looking great. So HCLP, you got a spinning top candle smack dab right between the 9 and the 13. So on the daily, not looking so hot. On the hourly, bearish. It's not. If you're looking to go bullish, not looking great right now. Price all but below the moving average lines, and you have price failing right here on the daily. Again, I'd like to see this get back above the 9 EMA, close above the 9 EMA, get above $15. And this may, again, watch and see if this can do a cup and maybe a handle. It's a little sloppy of one, but, you know, see if maybe price can get above the 9 EMA, get above the 15, and maybe have a breakout. You know, but at this point, needs more of a better handle. At this point, it's failing and not looking so great at the moment. My ticker symbol for checking futures overall market direction is /ES. This is my go-to every day. Futures. This is what you'll see me showing you guys all the time, and you'll see these blue lines forming a symmetrical triangle. Price is right in the middle of it, doing this good old yo-yo effect. 28.50 or so resistance, 28.15-ish or so support, holding support today. Got resistance 28.50. We'll see what happens. Not quite sure yet. It's not looking. Even the watch list again for tomorrow, I'm not thrilled with much of anything that's on there. Again, not surprising. Again, look where the market is, right? Symmetrical triangle is what? It's indecision. And in that indecision, you have the moving average lines trading sideways. These candles, just look at this. this week has just been garbage, right? Trading sideways, very difficult going into a Friday. So again, I actually don't I don't expect much, right? This could be going on. This has been doing this now for all year since January. Again, remember what's happening. You know, so many things that are going on, but don't like, it's easy to get caught up in interest rate hikes and tariffs and this and that and talks and back and forth and positives and negatives. But also remember, there's also a bigger overall picture going on right now. We have the midterm elections this year, so that's the bigger kind of overall thing, right? So I don't know what the market's going to do between now and the midterms. It could break out, it could break down. What it's been showing all this year is this crazy indecision after choosing, simple one-way direction. So what could happen? I mean, this could go on right through the midterm elections. We got to watch and see. But yeah, there's lots of other news that happens in between, and that affects things. But this is giving you a big overall pattern, this symmetrical triangle. And like I've been saying to you guys for quite a long time, it's been seeming like months now, when you're trading in this symmetrical triangle, it gets very difficult. It seems like you have 1 or 2 good days a week, and then it seems like it's just, it's like this, right? You get a, or like this, couple days up. This is a nice bull flag, so that was nice, but you're getting like this stuff, right? Look at all these spinning top candles, crazy spinning top doji candles. Right in here, you're seeing like this stuff. You want to see it like, you want to see the market go up, or do you want to see it go down? You don't want to see like that. It's just very difficult to trade this. So that's why you're getting a couple good days up, and then you're getting the choppiness, right? Few days down, and then the yo-yo effect, the choppiness right in here. And that's where you got to adjust your trading style. So as far as any pump and dumps or things going into tomorrow, who the heck knows? Again, I'm not seeing much of anything on this watch list that I'm really liking right now. I'm going to keep pushing through, see if there's anything more, but nothing I'm like, wow, that looks like a really great setup. I might be losing my voice, guys. My voice feels a little weird today. Yeah, Donnie says, Lucian, as I've said before, if you can learn to trade in this and be successful, when it breaks in one direction, you will be fine. This is crazy. Yep. Very true, right? Very, very, very true, guys. Again, a lot of people will say like, oh, they want to avoid the PDT rule, get a brokerage account with unlimited trades. But the thing you got to remember, guys, you don't need unlimited trades, right? If you trade and wait for the best setups, you can make those 3 trades really work for you each week. If you're just trading just to trade and scalp 2 and 3 and 4 and cents and stuff, some people like doing that, right? Some people like to scale in and, buy 5 or 10,000 shares, scalp 3, 4, or 5 cents. That's fine. If you're good at what you're doing, that's a decent strategy. But if you're trying to just like squeeze something out, get it in there and like trade, that's you got to be very, very careful doing that. But if you look for the right setups, a good daily breakout, good 5-minute intraday setup, get your good entry on a 1 minute, then you might be able to, wait for that best setup and make 2 or 3 good trades a week. No one's forcing you to trade every single day. So as for what's been going on, in the market, you've been noticing 1 or 2 good days a week, right? And then it just seems like it goes flat or a bearish day. So you might have 1 or 2 good bullish days, a couple flat days, and a bearish day mixed in between, right? Well, there's still 2 or 3 potential really good days to take a trade. So if that's the case, then wait. Sit on your hands, wait for the right setup, and trade those setups. But these days that are like a grind, trading sideways, difficult, going into Fridays, that's where you could just waste trades or blow up your account, right? So that's where, again, we're teaching you guys this because you want to see patterns, you want to see the right setups. Don't trade just to trade. And as you can see here, I'm building a watch list tomorrow. I don't feel good about this one at all right now. Does that mean that my watch list suck? No, it just means the scan sucks and look where we're at in the market, you know? You know, and that's one of those things. We'll do a live stream. It might be a good day. Maybe we'll get surprised and it's a breakout day. I'm predicting it's going to be kind of a slow, kind of grind day again tomorrow, you know? But again, you can't force it. If something's there, great. If it's not, don't trade and adjust your trading style, right? Very, very good point, Donnie. You need lemon and honey. I got you. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, it feels a little hoarse right now. So this one right here, here's a pattern. So this is a bullish Harami pattern, right? This green candle engulfed in here. So there's a bullish Harami pattern. The only thing is, candle's a little bit bigger than I'd want it to be. So let's see here. 585, some support right in here. Now I want to take a look at, you can see, right near the 200 SMA, pulling back. But now you have kind of a inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline coming right up here to this 585 area. Maybe even a kind of a bigger cup and handle. Now I want to zoom in on an hourly and say, okay, now look at this. Kind of another left shoulder, head, right shoulder, maybe setting up. This one might have a chance, and if it can break, then you have this maybe 626.50 SMA resistance. So let me look at the daily. So it's a bigger candle. I don't like how it's a bigger candle, 530 to 580. There is some room. There is a pattern. I'd like to see this a little bit smaller, but at least I can see some type of pattern maybe setting up here. So let's see. But it's got that $6 resistance as well. I'm going to do this. Let's do this. Sorry, guys, I didn't take a nap today, so I'm feeling tired right now, too. Not that you should feel sorry for me, but it's tiring, guys. Talking a couple hours in the morning, you guys. Hour or two at the end of the day here. It gets tiring, right? Being a YouTube sensation gets tiring being a YouTube sensation, right? A lot of time and energy, right? It takes a lot of effort to look like this. I'm just, guys, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. I put a hat on. I'm just tired, right? I say a joke, right? When people ask what I do, I say, guys, I'm a YouTube, tell my friends I'm a YouTube sensation, but I'm not. What am I doing? I'm talking stocks, right? Nothing really sexy about this. It's support resistance patterns. Oh boy. All right, so let me do this. Bullish Harami on the daily. Watch for continuation. If price can get above 6, then resistance around 626. Right around here. There we go. Goro. That's, I believe, a gold stock. Goro. Apple breaking 1 trillion can mean something going to Friday, possibly. Let's take a look at Apple. Always look at the charts. Charts. So, first thing, hourly, very overextended on Apple. Daily, very overextended on the daily. Weekly, overextended. So here's the thing, guys. So lots to excuse me, lots to deduce here. So great, Apple will probably be great long term, but we got to be aware of. Oh, there might be a thunderstorm coming. Apple's at all-time highs right now, right? 208.38, really overextended, super bullish. Apple's probably going to be great long term. Problem is, overextended. There's no resistance area above. Super overextended, market right in the middle of an ascending a symmetrical triangle, this may have a pullback, right? So again, could it pop out up? Sure. Again, it's in no man's land because if you can see, it's at all-time highs. So don't be surprised if this thing pulls back. So again, I want to say to you guys, because again, 1 trillion, great news, probably going to be great long term, but when stocks go up, at some point they have to come back down before going up, right? So it just becomes, you know, this might give back a lot of its gains. You can see some support around 201.80 and then down right into kind of right around that 195 area. Let's look at the hourly again. Super overextended. Now, it is bull flagging on the hourly, so it could get a pop. Just don't be surprised at some point in the near future if this thing pulls back some, because it's overextended. So maybe it gets another day or two pop again, but remember, nobody knows. It's not, there's no ceiling to gauge. So just be careful with this, that Apple could reverse at some point, being overextended. Doesn't mean it won't be good long term. Just remember, it's at resistance. Or it's in no, yeah, it's in no man's land at this point. It's broken the resistance. There's no resistance above. Stock PSYOP in the trade room and now on YouTube. What's up, buddy? Let's take a look at VCYT. This one's another one that's at daily highs, weekly, $12 resistance. Bit overextended on the hourly, kind of a double bottom pattern. Could still move. The only thing that concerns me is it being Friday. And it might be setting up. Good eye. Let's see, is VCIT down there? Good eye on this one. Concerns me a bit being overextended on the daily. Let's look at the hourly again. So, again, guys, this watch list is kind of crappy for tomorrow. Might as well put this on where it's looking somewhat a little bit better. But again, it concerns me being Friday, but we'll put this one on at... If this was earlier during the week, I'd feel a little bit better about it. But a bit overextended. Watch for possible continuation with resistance around 12 bucks, at 12 bucks. VCYT. You guys want to finish up the watch list for me here? Give me some more symbols here. We'll make it better. MJCO. What is it? I don't like this one because it's too overextended. Just way too up there. And I don't like that big wick. Where did I leave off? PED. No. So this one riot might be setting up right here. You can see kind of a left shoulder head, right shoulder neckline, or a cup and handle right here. Kind of a bigger cup and handle. See if this one might be setting up for a possible breakout. Whereas, so let me do this. Let's do, sorry guys, my brain is fried right now. Trying to get you guys a couple more. Cup and handle. Watch for possible breakout with resistance in 7/6Ds. Akintoye. Did I let's practice. Is it Akintoye? Is that how you pronounce it? Akintoye. I bet you that's Akintoye. Am I pronouncing that right? Akintoye. I bet you I'm on the money. Am I right? So Akintoye says, how can you spot multi-month breakout so well? Because I am a YouTube sensation. No, just kidding. Just staring at chart. Guys, this is what I try to tell you guys. Trading's not sexy, man. It's just, this is what you do. Just looking at the stuff all day long. Look at our YouTube playlist, right? Go to our YouTube and you'll see I just make hundreds of these videos, right? Staring at charts, staring at charts, thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of them. Yes, got it. Akintoye. Boom. Akintoye. I like it. So, the only reason why I can spot these things as well as I do is because I've stared at thousands upon thousands of charts. Like right now, I want to take a nap, but I got to stare at some charts to try and help you guys. So I'm staring at more charts. So you stare at charts when you're awake, when you're tired, when you're super awake, when you're super tired, when you're losing your voice, when you have a good voice, when you feel like being a YouTube sensation, when you don't feel like being a YouTube sensation, right? All those times you're staring at charts, charts, charts. Because I'm a guru, Angel. Guys, I'm not a guru. Very telling. I am not a guru. I find it very telling, Angel, that you think that I'm a guru. Because I'm not. I'm not a guru. All right. I'm almost done. And I think I am done. Hey, can you check AMD? Is it trending up tomorrow or a bull trap? I'm looking at the hourly and daily. Do you dream about charts? You know, not anymore, but I kind of was for a while. When I made our candlestick courses, guys, I'll take a look at AMD. Guys, I wish I had some secret formula, right? So many people, if you're new, that are like, you know, I want the secrets, right? Give me the secrets, you know? You want to pay the gurus, get the secrets, right? You know, there's a secret formula, right? You know, especially, right? We don't have some hidden, we should have like a guru secret thing, right? Maybe we'll give everything away like super cheap, and then we'll have like some $10,000 thing, right? We'll have some like $10,000 private mastermind, right? That's a good term, right? Mastermind, private mastermind course, right? Maybe we could charge you like $10,000, get a handful of you guys in the private mastermind section, and then I would be back there and I would say, all right, guys, here's the secret to trading. Stare at tens of thousands of charts over the next year until it's ingrained in your subconscious. Thank you for your $10,000, and you guys have a wonderful evening. There you go. That's a secret. Telling you guys, that's the secret, right? The secret to this whole stock market is stare at massive amounts of charts until you can't stare any longer, and then keep staring longer and longer and longer and longer and longer, and manage your risk. Cut your losses. Realize you're going to lose. You're not going to guess right every single time. Have your emotions beaten down until you can't take it no more, and keep taking it again until you can push through. Get your you-know-what handed to you every single day. Paper trade for months. Treat your paper trading account exactly as you would a real account. Go through the roller coaster emotions and stare at thousands upon thousands of charts. And then you start seeing these patterns. I wish there was an easier answer, but there isn't. All right, so AMD, I get some more comments here. So AMD, good call on what you're thinking there, right? So that's a good one, right? Looking bullish right here on the 5 minute, an ascending triangle. Got some resistance around 20 bucks. Kind of got a bull flag going on here. Kind of got a bull flag on the daily. So bull flag set up on the daily. Ascending triangle set up here on a 5 minute. And then you got the hourly. And the hourly is kind of... Yeah, I can see what you're saying, right? Now you're like, maybe a double bottom on the hourly. Maybe setting up an ascending triangle. Needs to get above that $19. It's at $18.82. I see your dilemma. I'd have the same dilemma as myself. It looks so good, but then look right in here, that inverted hammer. Got these wicks. That's a tough one. Gotta admit, I'd like to see it get above $19, and you have $20 resistance. So I'm not sure if that helps you, but AMD is making me stump. Practice makes perfect. How about Tesla, big man? Let's see. Tesla, what is that? TSLA? Let's see. What a yo-yo of a chart, that's for sure. I don't like the pattern right now. It's kind of like got a big green candlestick here. Let's look at the hourly. Bit overextended on the hourly. You can see some resistance right around that 359, 360 range. Right in this range right in here. It's a little bit too messy and a bit, yeah, big green candle. Can it go up? Sure, but it could also easily fall back down as well. And I got some support right in here. It's just too messy for me. I like clearly defined patterns. I'm not digging it right now. So stock PSYOP, I draw my support resistance on all different time frames. When I'm doing the watch list, I look at the daily and the hourly for you guys, map it out, and then as I was going, when I'm looking tomorrow, then I'd also be looking at the 5 minute setup as well. So I'm building the watch list that night. I'm looking really at the daily, the hourly, but then I'm also looking, is the stock holding its highs on the day as well? So I'm looking for it to ideally have a bullish type of pattern. So let me see if I can get an example. I'm looking for the patterns as well. So, I can see something like, so give you an example. I like to see the pattern on Riot of kind of a cup and handle, inverse head and shoulders. On the 5 minute, kind of has an ascending triangle, also a inverse head and shoulders, that's holding its highs on the day. And then on the hourly, it's borderline about getting close to the 50 SMA. I'd like to see it ideally above, but I wouldn't completely discount. But if it can get above there, then it might have a pop, right? So I kind of try to do it daily, hourly, and then get a good 5-minute setup as well. So you find it hard to treat paper like it's my money. Yep, that is the greatest mystery, and if you don't, that could be one of your greatest failures. And that's, trust me, I'm telling you. You have to treat your paper trading account like it is real money. You have to invest in that so much. Exact share positions, exact stop losses, all of that. Because if you can't teach yourself paper-wise that way, you're not going to be able to do it with real money. It is different emotions with real money for sure, but that's why you have to start from the very beginning, teaching yourself to do it that way with paper money. And I just realized it's very dark right now. I've been standing in the dark. Maybe that's why I'm extra tired. Excellent. Resolution is pitiful on the display. What, on mine right now? Are you not getting good resolution on my stream right now? Huh. That's not good. Let me say. Yeah, it is a little blurry right now. What the heck's going on? Hold on, guys. Let me read. Are you guys not getting good resolution on this stream right now? I just refreshed. The bleep. That worries me. Dan, are you listening? It's saying HD right now. I don't know, guys. It looks clear. I don't know what's going on. If you guys can't see it clear right now, I don't know what the heck's going on with it. But I'm about to wrap it up. Again, I'm not thrilled with this watch list. Not surprised. Going into Friday. Going back to the futures again. Right over here. Symmetrical triangle. This right here. Price is right in the center of it. Right. Getting near to angular resistance here. Going into a Friday. Who the heck knows what's going to happen? So that's where it makes it just, again, what you put on the watch list. You can only put what's there. Not digging it. That's why we have trade ideas. We have our scanner set up. Again, we share our live trade idea scan for members each day. So if you're not a member yet, you can come and join us. I'll give you the real quick sales pitch because my voice is running out. We have trade rooms, 3 of them over here, day trade, swing trade, futures. We have trade alerts, watch lists, thousands of dollars worth of free courses. Take them. It'll keep you busy for months. We have a private members only video section here for private content, as well as we share our trade ideas screen share live each day. So come in here. You know, Trade Ideas, awesome scanner. Try it before you buy it with us. It's a $120 a month scanner. We give it included for free for our members. So as of right now, if you're paying $10 a month, you get our Trade Ideas screen share live each day here. We will be soon at some point when our techie guys get things up and running. We'll have a forum, a whole great place for you nerds to geek out and talk stocks on a forum. Some people don't like social media, so we'll give you a good forum to hang out and talk stocks. And you can see here, if you click subscribe, resolution is fine on your ends. That's good, guys. It's weird. It looked kind of choppy on my end. I don't know why. We are only $10 a month or $99 a year. Again, I've been saying it for the past week or two. Keep giving you the same sales pitch. Our pricing is going up next week. So we will still be very reasonably priced compared to everybody else that's out there. But the great news, if you pay $10 a month, or you are paying, or you do sign up before we raise our rates, you will be grandfathered in at $10 a month or $99 a year. Plus, you'll be upgraded to our going to probably call it a deluxe membership. So it'll be a deluxe member, get all the deluxe benefits. And guess right? If you get a deluxe, what is it? The Wendy's deluxe burger? Does Wendy's have deluxe? Or the quarter pounder with deluxe? The Royale with cheese? Well, that was what was that? A Pulp Fiction, right? The Royale with cheese. The deluxe. What is it? The quarter pounder deluxe, right? So you get the quarter pounder deluxe package that we'll have for only $10 a month. So my point being, guys, sign up now because next week our rates are going up. But if you're a member, you'll be locked in. Everybody will be happy. It'll be great. Even new members will get a steal because our pricing's still going to be very reasonable. Very reasonable compared to everybody else. You'll love us. Even new members will be happy, but you'll be more ecstatically happy because you and I, you all know there'll be a little secret. You'll be paying less than they pay. Very simple. Sign up. Good to go. I'm done. My voice is shot. Y'all have a wonderful, strange. I figured the sun would be coming up in Bali. Guys, I'm not in Bali. I'm in my one-bedroom townhouse apartment, which I love. Right? I love my one-bedroom townhouse apartment. I'm freezing right now with the AC on, so I prefer the humidity with my fan. So I'm going to go turn on the fan and maybe some lights. Looks like it's going to thunderstorm out, which means I could probably open the windows and not have the AC, which is nice. Cool down the place. That's what I got. First world problems, right? Could be way worse. Y'all have a wonderful... we can still go to Bali on our own. Guys, I really want to go to Bali someday. I want to do a spoof video on Bali. And I want to have a funny video. I want to go like maybe behind the scenes in Bali. Get a nice videographer. We'll go around and make a funny video. And the problem is, if we're out in Bali, then you're going to think I'm a guru. And then we're going to have a whole problem, right? Then you're going to go back and say, I thought you weren't a guru. Why are you in Bali? Now you're a guru. And I'm not going to say, no, I'm not a guru. I'm just in Bali. I want to do a funny video. And you're say, you're a guru. And then we're going to have to go back and forth, right? So maybe I'll stay away from Bali. I don't know. All right, guys. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all later. Enjoy.